And if I keep playing, I'll change the stream name.
Finally clearing up after a light rainfall most of the afternoon. The weather's approaching 49 degrees, so we've got a brisk West Virginia evening ahead of us. Wrap up tight and settle in, folks. This is 104.3 WBCK, the Basswood Sound. And I'm your host, Carrie Hammond. Coming up after a short break, mental health expert Dr. Rick will discuss the recent opioid epidemic that's been affecting.
I love these kinds of games when they're good. I hope it's good.
No, my bed don't weigh the same. Change my clothes and wash my nose. Does the well go down that low? Let me breathe and I'll let you go.
Hey. You're gonna be at the wake, right?
I felt around for something real. There's a radio station. I'm playing wrong in my ear.
Which one, Oren? Oh, I already played it on my stream. I played the whole thing.
Keep coming alive.
Oh, Oren. I think you guys must have discovered me after all the games you guys recommended. I liked Plague Tale. That was good. I did not like how it ended. I thought the ending was ridiculous and completely ruined the whole game. I really enjoyed it all the way to the end. Lookout Point.
Time to kill before the funeral. Might as well spend it here.
All right, let's see. Look at that. These games are so... This isn't even like current gen game, I don't think. It's just... And it still looks so good.
This place was always one for decisions. Somewhere for things to fall apart.
This is my regular Xbox One X, not the Series X. The Series X is like... I don't understand how graphics are 100 times better. Okay. Restoration sign. The company made sure we knew how generous they were.
Welcome back to Basswood, Sam.
Are there things to check out here?
I came up here every chance I could. One of the all-time great views. Really makes a small town look big.
Yes, Oren. We pre-ordered one like a year and a half ago, and we were making payments using that all access thing that Bobby was, at least, and we finally got it.
You'd think the massive cliff face would be a giveaway.
And it's glorious. Oh, look at this. Okay.
I'm not sure Nick would even want me at his funeral, given how I left things.
Oh, Nick is the person who died?
I remember spending entire summers on the banks fishing with Nick.
We've got memories with Nick.
My hometown. It felt more imposing in my nightmares. Strange to think of Basswood without its mine.
Oh, so it doesn't have a mine anymore? Guess we're going up here. Do you guys find these games boring, or do you like them too?
I get the feeling it still sees some use, given how bad the coverage is up here.
Good, we have an emergency phone.
These trails were great to walk if you wanted to feel truly alone.
I need to go on a hike or something. What's this? We got, what? Look at all those. Hey, Rennie. Let's give a shout out to Rennie. Oh, what? Whoops. I have to get, oh, Faye. I've lost all my Twitch skills. Thank you, Faye. Faye's our mod and is much faster at this stuff. Oh, thanks, Rennie. It's my COVID cut. Me and my boyfriend cut each other's hair. And thank you for the bits. That's awesome. All right,
Some
what's
of these
this?
species are endangered. She wrote an article about it.
We haven't updated the stream title because I'm experimenting with games, so it still says just chatting. But we're still just chatting. They were last streaming category of Candle, the Power of the Flame. Wait, what? Is that a game? Wait, that's a category? Candle, the Power of the Flame? What is that? West Virginia's scenic mountain forests are home to deer, flying squirrel, red foxes, field mice, rabbits, and cave bats, among other animals. Oh, COVID. It's a COVID cave. Bobcats, wild boars, and even black bears have been seen all over the state. Even very remote farmsteads have occasionally sighted the eastern cougar, puma concolor, on the prowl.
Hunting is another tradition I could never get behind. Just don't see the appeal.
Thank you. I do not see the appeal either. How horrible. I mean, that's just different for... It's a side-scrolling platforming puzzle game. Oh, okay. So we were just talking about... Lycorn brought up playing Hollow Knight. And Marigold said that her sister really loves Hollow Knight. And it's a side-scrolling game. I'm not sure if there's puzzles involved. Side-scrolling platformer. But did you like that game too? Oh, okay. Everybody seems to love it. Maybe I will try it out. When hunting, carry with you any and all required permits and licenses. Do not hunt while under the influence of alcohol. Hunting is forbidden between half an hour after sunset and half an hour before sunrise. Okay.
A lot of people were upset when it closed, but not upset enough to fix it.
Oh wait, Yuki, shouldn't you swap category now? I'm not sure. Let me finish this opening sequence and then we'll decide. Really? All
I
right.
left a sandwich in it for a whole week once. Dad never let me forget it.
Oh, a food locker keeps hikers and hunters safe from bears. Let me get up here. Let me do whatever this opening sequence is, and then I'll decide if we're going to stick with it.
I used to love looking at basswood from up here. Helped give me perspective. Until that day.
Because I want to stream till about 6. Well, depending on your time zone, it's about an hour from now. Ooh, I could fall. So if I'm going to stick with this, then I'll definitely change the category. How'd you find me, Rennie? By the way. Oh, take a drink. Wait, something's happening.
Why can't the real world be as clear and peaceful as my own mind?
Look. I love multi-dimensional games like this.
Even if it does mean nothing stays hidden in here. Not even me.
What is happening? Oh, it's been a while. I haven't been streaming since last September. So my mind has been a sieve. All right, what is this? Oh, I was hoping there would be glass sounds. I love the sound of glass. Okay, what do I do here? What's that? Damaged track led to derailing accident. Basswood rail accident. Can I interact with that? No. Optimal shot angles. Oh, look at his shirt. Oh, I like that. This game is called Twin Mirrors. Ooh. Here's the memory. Okay, here we go. I want to remember.
I've been meaning to ask you something. Don't freak out. Would you be my little girl's godfather? I wouldn't trust anyone
Really?
else.
And yet I stopped taking his calls. He even called once the day before he died. I'll never know what he wanted to talk to me about.
That was the brother? That's... Wait, Nick? Is that Nick? Is it his friend or brother? Let me see this again.
I've been meaning to ask you something. Don't freak out. Would you be my little girl's godfather? I wouldn't trust anyone else with this.
Oh.
And yet I stopped taking his calls. He even called once the day before he died. I'll never know what he wanted to talk to me about.
This is cool. I like the effects.
This is Anna. She works freelance. Does a lot of the human interest pieces.
What can I say? I'm interested in humans and their pieces. What do you like to write?
I gotta run to a review with Walt. You two feel free to chit-chat. And Sam, be nice.
I had never met someone so interested in others. Even in me.
Ooh.
The story is important. You know I think that. It's just... people around here have short tempers and long memories. Be careful. Sam, are you even listening to me?
I heard you, Anna. But no, I wasn't listening.
Well, I haven't heard anything about this game one way or the other, so I don't know if it's good, but I'm glad you heard from somebody that you should play it, because that's a good sign. Wait, where'd he go? Wait. Oh, that's funny. Okay. Oh, no, he's fine.
Come on, Anna, look at this.
What is it? Someone skinny dipping?
Anna, you really need to see this.
I can't even see. Something's blocking it. Sam, what are you doing?
I'm trying to be romantic.
What? Wait. Please don't tell me you're proposing.
I'm down on one knee, ring? What else would I be doing? You look like I just ran over your grandma.
That's...
Okay, the silence is really starting to scare me now. Anna, please say something.
Sam, put that away. Come on. I don't want a ring. I don't need a ring.
Oren, I'm circling back to your comment.
You should know that. We've discussed it before.
Oren, are you making that
You
comment
look
because
happy.
you're making fun of me
She
and
was the one
Detroit
brave enough to face that.
become human?
Lost in my head again. How much time did I miss?
Oh. We're going to this funeral, whether he likes it or not. Press to read the journal entry. Oh. Why was it offensive? What's offensive about the trailer? I decided to walk on the promontory before Nick's funeral. I thought I wasn't ready to face Basewood again, but the past is already pulling me back. My memories are so vivid. It's as if I'd never left. Excuse me. I haven't even been drinking.
I missed the funeral. Maybe it's for the best. On the bright side, Nick's not alive for me to let him down again.
He missed the funeral? Oh, patch of moss.
There seems to be something here.
A plus
Lovers
S?
scarring a tree to write down their initials. Always seemed twisted to me.
Did she say she told him not to propose? I missed it because of Oren's comment. In the trailer, I saw it looked like they made fun of people with depression? I don't think so. But if so...
Sorry, Walter, but I don't think I'll stick around. Given up already? Just a quick, depressing jaunt down memory lane and then you're gone? I know you think that the only thing waiting for you down there is hurt. Lots of hurt.
Roshi?
You might be right.
Is this William?
But it's been
Roshi?
2 years. It's time to face the world. Time to adult.
Oh, we've discussed this. Okay.
Just, you don't have to do it alone.
Yeah, I think we can update the category now. I think I'm going to play this at least a little bit to see if it gets good. But, Oren, if it ends up being insensitive to depression, it's going to get scrapped. Can you look up to see if that's a thing? Oh, wait. Are you still coming? I really hope you can make the wake. It'll be at the Haven. I'm going to say I'm going. I'm almost there. Oh, I didn't know he was going to lie.
Lost the signal. Some things never change.
Oh, it didn't matter. Yeah, these story games usually have like almost theatrical opening sequences. Prologues. Oh, okay, Roshi. I was trying to figure out what you were saying. You were just about to say that. You were just about to say it was William. I figured it out. We decided to play this story game called twin mirrors. Rennie, I think it's been established that Sam's sort of disconnected and broken. He might be depressed, like Oren was talking about. Might suffer from depression. Joan Bug Waldron, Nick's daughter. Oh. Now, Nick, if you're just tuning in, Nick is dead. He's here for his funeral, but he missed the funeral because he was caught up in his mind mirror thing.
You actually came.
It's been a while. You've gotten taller.
Can we talk?
We're talking right now.
It's cold.
I hate when people respond to things like that. Can we talk? We're talking right now. That's not a way to respond.
So,
You left.
Joan, that's not fair.
You left.
No, I know I wasn't meaning depression makes you a bad person. God, I hope I didn't sound like that. I meant in addition to being a bad person or seeming like an asshole, he very well may be suffering from depression on top of that. Okay. Let me explain. Let's not talk about this. I'm sorry. I'm just going to say I'm sorry. I'm going to play this as if Sam is me. I'm not going to... Sometimes I try to play the character as based on what I think the character would do, but I'm going to do this based on what I think is the right choice.
Look, Joan, I messed up.
You said you wouldn't leave. You said... I don't remember exactly, but you pinky swore.
I didn't mean to lie. I just screwed up. After Anna broke up with me, I'm sorry. I wish words meant anything.
Roshi.
I wish this didn't make it harder for you to trust me now.
You could have at least called something, especially after... You know,
Right.
after my dad.
Why didn't he?
I don't know what to say to that. You're right. I wasn't in a state where I could reach out to anyone. I'm still not. If Nick hadn't died, I never would have come back.
Thanks for being honest. You're always at least honest.
Aw. Roshi, would you prefer I call you William or by your tag here?
Listen,
We usually use the
I
tags,
wanted to
but
talk to you about
I was
your
asked.
dad. It doesn't make sense. He wouldn't have just crashed. He drove like a grandma, you know that. It's wrong. I don't buy it.
I'm just in town for the funeral, Joan. I'm not a PI or a cop.
You're the closest thing I can talk to. Will you just look into it, Muley?
Muley.
She wants her father's death to mean something. But where does that lead?
What if it leads to the truth? That could change everything.
An hour ago, you wanted to run away. Now you want to start another investigation?
A few questions won't hurt anyone.
Who
Just
is this
tonight,
person?
to reassure her. And myself.
This is a wake. If you poke around, people may end up poking back. Okay, whatever you do, at least leave the kid out of it. It would be cruel to lead her on,
Friends don't lie to each other.
even if it means disappointing her again.
It's
It's your
definitely a
call.
voice in his head, but I'm just wondering who it is. Is this the twin mirror? Is it just some part of him? Keep her out of it. Promise to look into it. I've got to promise to look into it. Yeah, I think I need... I've let her down, though, so I'm scared, but... Alright, I'm going to promise to look into it.
Okay. I'll see what I can see and all that. Gumshoe it up.
You will?
You make some good points. It doesn't fit. I hate when things don't fit.
Yeah, me too. I might just be, I don't know, crazy or something, but
You want to know for sure. I get it.
thanks, Muley. I should go in before my mom misses me. You better get in there too. Can't hide in your car all night.
Who says I'm hiding out here?
I do. See you inside.
That's a sweet, smart kid so far. She is young. I think she's that young. I was thinking 10. Oren, did you find any information as to whether this is a problematic game regarding mental health? I really want to know. I'll look after today's stream. Oh, I forgot. I didn't update the stream title. Just chatting. Twin mirrors. Or twin mirror. There we go. There we go. Did that work? Oren, you don't have to look now. I can look after the stream. I just wondered if you knew for a fact. All right, let's look. Let's explore here.
Seems Kathy's been keeping this running 100,000
Oh,
miles
thanks, Faye.
past its prime. I hope she's not running short on money.
Kathy's car. Her car is older than her daughter. I wish games were designed, like these kinds of games were designed so that the path through the story had everything you needed along the way. Because one thing I don't like is having to walk around in every nook and cranny in a parking lot to make sure I don't miss a secret object or a missing piece of information. Like that's not normal. Health conditions. Wait, let me read this. Even leaving aside questions of accuracy in depicting mental health, Twin Mirror doesn't leave itself enough room to explore Sam's mental state thoughtfully, depicting him as living with a number of mental health conditions and as a person for whom logic and social skills are not only mutually exclusive, but also a choice. It's nonsensical and insensitive and born of Twin Mirror trying to cover far too much turf in 6 short hours. The
old bar sign reminds me of when Nick and I were still kids.
Okay, so that sounds like it's problematic and falls short.
There's a spare key around, but I should use the front.
I'm not sure if it's I'm not sure if it means it's offensive. Because problematic and offensive, I think, are different things. A lot of people.
Talk to Walter.
I can
sooner or later.
I can walk faster with RT. I always think problematic is stuff that we have to deal with because of people's blind spots that are unintentional, and that it's a process of learning, and you can either decide to deal with that or not. But when something's offensive, I feel like it's where you need to start taking a stand and like reject it. So
Whoever said you can judge someone by their car never met Tara.
That's why, or at least in my mind, that's a big difference. What do you guys think? Rennie, that's a good point too. Right. And we know how much we really loved Tell Me Why, and it was problematic.
Some of the police force stopped by, which means most of the police force stopped by.
But something like Detroit Become Human was problematic and offensive, and it was fell on the more offensive side. Oh shit, I wanted to
the
see
cat
that.
food is under the sink. Yes, yes it is, Mother. Trust me. Oh, Samuel is here. I'll call you back. Samuel Higgs, as I live and breathe. Has it really been over 2 years? Regardless, I'm so glad you finally made it. It's good to see you. What kept you?
A trip down memory lane. I missed the funeral, but I made it to Nick's wake.
You have to bring it in for a hug. It's a Basswood back in town requirement. So good to see you. Even if I wish the circumstances were different.
Of course I'm
Times
gonna
like
hug.
these, we need the comforting touch of others. At least I do.
I'm gonna hug him. I miss hugging people.
Also, have you spoken to Anna lately?
No, why?
No reason. If you get the chance, we should catch up. We should really catch up. I'll see you inside.
My best friend stopped by yesterday to bring me my birthday card. And she had to stand at a distance. We both had masks on. She stayed outside, I was inside. She handed me the card. And I had to mimic hugging her as a thank you. And her mimicking hugging me as a birthday hug because of this damn pandemic. If she didn't work in a public space all day, I would have hugged her and just took the risk. But she works in a place that's had 3 COVID cases so far.
I haven't read an issue of this paper since I left. I wonder how they've been doing without me.
You can look it up online for a better explanation, Yuki, but basically it kind of crossed a line with a white creator, a white writer for this story, using androids as an allegory for racism and slavery, and then playing it out in a way that was extremely insensitive and appropriating and exploitive, and it was just like, if you didn't look at it from that layer, it's probably a really interesting story. But when you find out that his intentions were to create this allegory for slavery, representing the plight of black people in our history, then it becomes extremely offensive because it's not done well. And that's just being generous in description. So do a search for Detroit Become Human allegory for slavery, and you'll read a bunch of articles that people wrote up about it, how it was problematic and offensive. Oh, okay. Shit, Rennie. That's scary. Okay, what's this? What are we doing here? Who's on the cover? Oh, that's Nick. Nick was cute. Earlier this week, our dear colleague Nick Waldron passed away in a tragic car accident. He will be set to rest tomorrow at Heaven's Gate Cemetery before his family, friends, and coworkers share a drink at the Coal Miners' Haven to honor the memory of a dearly departed friend. Longtime readers will no doubt recognize his name, as there have been days when it was the byline of over half of the articles littering this plucky paper. Nick was loved by his family and colleagues. He is survived by his daughter Joan and his ex-wife Kathy. Oh, okay. I could have done that and read it easier. Okay.
Must have been a hard issue to write.
Oh, take a drink. No, not every game is problematic. But games that try to take on social issues will probably be always problematic because they're always going to fall short and they're not going to satisfy everybody. But then there's a difference
Same old
between
town, same old bar.
there's a difference between
More
being
things change.
oh, sorry. There's a difference between being problematic and insensitive. Um, a white guy writing a story about the plight of uh, creating an allegory using androids to explain slavery. It's just like that's a bad start just there, just from that point. Depicting slavery in a video game will probably always be. I don't know. I'm gonna leave that to somebody to do it well and to do it right, and then we'll decide if it can be done. But so far, yeah, it's not. I don't know of any. I don't know of any that do it well
I'm not ready
or
for
have
this.
done it or even have tried to.
Here we go.
My favorite games addressing issues have been games about addressing grief. Those have been done really well. Grief and growing up. I really like those. Like Sea of Tranquility or Sea of Solitude. That one was really beautiful and well done about growing up as a child in a broken family. I didn't like Last of Us that much, but I didn't watch part 2.
Mr. Samuel Higgs, big shot investigative reporter.
Didn't think you'd ever be back in here.
I'd gladly slash your tires. That
Oh,
mean you couldn't leave town. And you are leaving town right after this, right?
confront him or let it slide.
If you aren't, well, Nick's memory only goes so far.
Oh, you have to. Oh, I didn't know I had a timer.
That's what I thought.
Oh, Rennie, I
Come on, it ain't
games that
worth
get real and get dark.
Making friends already, I see.
Declan, been a while.
Hey, careful. I'd rather not be working tonight. And you always seem to angry up everyone's blood.
Leaving as soon as I can. He started it. Just here for Nick. Just here for Nick.
I'm only here to pay my respects to Nick. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah. Shame that. You watch yourself.
I think it's time I go put up a photo at the memorial board. That's what people do, right?
Okay. Intentions matter. Ooh, we've lost a lot of viewers. Nobody likes this game. What was I gonna say? Oh, I know what I was gonna say. I'm too sensitive to that stuff. It can trigger my PTSD. Oh, I totally understand. If I'm ever streaming anything, then you pop in. Let me know. I will switch it if it's triggering anything. No, I like real and I like dark stories and I like confronting. I like stories that confront things. And in fact, I've always hated playing games as an escape. I never enjoyed that. And it's funny because when I was at my highest stress levels over this period of time dealing with Trump and all the things that were going on, I started noticing I was playing games to escape, not playing games to enjoy them. And I really, you probably don't mean it in the same way I'm talking about it, but I was really finding that to be ruining my gaming experience. Because I want to play games because I enjoy them and they add to my life, not take me away from my life. And I didn't like that feeling. And you don't have to play 1 and 2. You can just watch them on YouTube. They're basically cinematic movies that you click through. I'm being silly. I'm being obnoxious, but that's exclusives tend to be just movies that you click through.
Declan lacks subtlety, but he loves this town like no one else.
Should I talk to these people? Yeah, we're gonna talk to them.
You always did know how to start a ruckus. Can't say I missed that. You always did know how to start a ruckus. Can't say I missed that.
Why was I starting a ruckus?
That's where Nick and I sat every time he dragged me out for drinks after work.
Oh, Yuki's gonna show me what's what. I didn't play Uncharted, but isn't it basically a movie you click through?
I didn't know you read Dickens, Ethan. You just quoted it a couple times.
Rennie, when you said escape, you probably meant the same thing I'm talking about when I said enjoy. Like you play games to enjoy them. When I said I didn't like it when I was playing games to escape, I didn't like feeling like I was trying to get away from my life. I hated that feeling because I want to love my life.
Walter can be overwhelming at times, but he means well.
So I had to throw them all out on their ear, and only then did I realize.
Ah, Samuel, my favorite ex-muckracker. Join us. Join us.
How was the funeral?
Wasn't
Mario.
there.
Totally sexist.
Everyone came. Most of the town, it felt like. A sea of sad, wet eyes. I gave the eulogy. Felt hollow. So hollow. He worked for me for years. For years. My best reporter. What do you even say about him?
He was a team player. He was methodical.
Remember that article? Something about stoplights? No one cared, but he did. Months of effort.
Yield signs. He approached each story with his pen like a knight wielding a sword.
I think it means
small things.
like troublemaker.
He always kept his window down. Said cars made him claustrophobic. That's how he stays with us. The little details.
I remember the bar bets about that safe spot at Pac-Man. He got me one night.
Yeah, got me once too. Can't believe it's real.
Enough about Nicholas, enough. Tell me, how have you been, Sam? How have you really been?
Mario is sexist for sure, but Nintendo has gotten a lot of flack for being homophobic as well, and so yeah, they're another problematic company with a lot of blind spots. I'm gonna be honest.
I spend all day doing nothing. I don't even count days. They just blur together. Nick's death barely hit me. It was like a pinprick compared to just everything.
Time heals most wounds. Some it just makes worse. Sounds like you need something to pull you out of your rut.
Well, I think I've taken enough of your gents' time.
Go, mingle, circulate, but you must join us for an actual round later. You must.
Yeah, drink later. Nick's death, did it seem odd? Okay, I'm gonna ask.
Oh, Walter, can I ask you something?
Questions are the fountainhead of knowledge.
Nick's crash. Was there anything suspicious about it?
I asked myself the same thing. The very same thing. It did seem odd. Young Nicholas, a careful man in all things, including driving. I looked into it myself. You know what I found?
What?
A tragic accident with nothing amiss. I am both relieved and saddened to say.
Ah.
Life is rarely like a crime thriller, and while I don't mind you asking, some might find it a distasteful conversation at a man's memorial. Especially from you.
I'll keep that in mind.
See that you do, my boy. See that you do.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Nintendo, but I don't hate Nintendo. I have a Switch. I love it. Who made this game? Don't nod. The same people who made Tell Me Why. I think. I'm mostly of the opinion that someone should write about what they know. A lot of things can become problematic when you try to write about an experience that the person doesn't have much direct. 100% agree, Faye. 100% agree. Dark Pictures Anthology? Oh, no. Those are way... Wait, Dark Pictures, isn't that the... That's the very cinematic game. No, this is Don't Nod. This is from the people who made Tell Me Why. Is it Dot Nod or Don't Nod? I thought it was Don't Nod. Yeah, Dark Pictures is a movie. It's fun, though. That's the way I feel... Don't Nod. Wait, Dot Nod? What? Alright, let me look around. I'm still looking around here.
It's supposedly the spirit of coal. Doesn't really belong here anymore.
Collection of bottles.
He's owned this bar for almost a decade and still can't afford another employee.
The curator from Dark Pictures is very attractive? Really? I'll have to look.
Sammy! Oh, it's been ages.
Tara?
Oh, me? I've had this stomach thing lately, always churning. And this thing with Nick, his car went up like a Sunday ham. He burned alive, you know.
Oh.
Have you met Hugh? He took
Oh my
over the
God,
pharmacy
she
just
did
after
not
you
say
left.
that.
No.
The infamous Sam. I've read that article you wrote on the mine. You must have put in a lot of legwork on that.
What did you think of it? It took a lot of research. I don't want to talk about it. I'm going to ask him what he thought of it.
Oh, you read it. What do you think?
Of the writing? Fine. Fine. Of the reporting? Something that needed to be done. Many medicines are a bitter brew, but you still need to take them.
That's nice of you to say.
Now, don't hesitate to drop by the pharmacy sometime.
Oh, and Sam, you...
But for now, I have a feeling you're not here for us.
Oh, right. Don't be a stranger, Sam.
TV screen. Nick watched about any sport, even soccer. Darts.
Some people can play this game drunk. Anna was best at 3 beers.
There's Joan.
You'd think a kid at a bar would stand out more.
I know.
Everyone here seemed to really like my dad.
Of course they did, Bug.
Everyone's nice in that creepy way. It's weird. Even Anna's weird.
Oh, how's Anna holding up? They're trying to be kind. Your dad was a good guy. I'm gonna ask about her.
You seen
Oh,
Anna?
no.
How is she? Is she
I
here
didn't
tonight?
mean that. I thought that was
yeah,
Anna. Oh, I
she's
asked the
getting
wrong
ready.
question.
Getting ready for what?
Well, I don't know. Something. I've been avoiding her. She's kind of like
Her name's Joan.
mothering me. A lot. Like, a lot. My own mom is already too much mom. You know? Do you ever just watch people?
It's pretty much all I do.
Me too. But I don't always like what I see.
Anybody else? Any other things? Tara's.
The guy who got the mine closed.
I can't believe he showed up.
Oh, that's why they don't like me. I'm somehow involved with the mine being closed.
I've never known Tara to not take over a conversation.
Let's talk to Tara.
So tragic what happened to Nick. The details are horrible. They think he didn't die on impact. Instead, he roasted to death.
What?
Not enough to damage the bones, but you know, not a pretty sight. Unless you're into that kind of thing, of course. I didn't mean to be rude, Sam.
Wait, that's way more than rude. Should I say you were? It's inappropriate, but this isn't also... I don't know.
It's all right, Tara. I don't like the sight of dead, burned people.
I feel like this isn't the place to address it.
On a day like this. Poor Sam. Now that Nick is gone, everyone in town hates you. I mean, I don't. Why would I? It's not my job you destroyed. You're not the cause of all my problems. I mean, that's what you did for pretty much all of Basswood, but not to me. So, I don't hate you.
Thanks for the confidence booster, Tara. I'll see you around.
Maybe I should have said she was rude. Good lord. Alright, we've already been through here. Oh, here's something new.
But no more than 3,000 milligrams a day.
I thought it was 4,000.
That's what crooked promises are. That amount is damaging.
Yeah, exactly, Rennie.
Bess always had a soft spot for Nick. I think she liked his work ethic. Pretty courageous of him to try his luck in Basswood, given the state of things.
Alright, I guess let's look at this stuff now. I was putting this off because whatever they tell me to do, I do last.
Should I have brought flowers? Do people expect me to?
Used by garage bands, Ethan tries to support the local music scene. Okay.
There was no love lost between Kathy and Nick since their divorce, but anyone can see she's taking his death hard. Kathy,
Sam, you actually came.
Thank you, Chrissy! Is this the Chrissy? Or a new Chrissy? Regardless, welcome. I'm very early in the game. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. I'm very new, and so far I'm intrigued. We were reading up on its problematic portrayals of depression and mental health issues, so I'm wary of those. So far I'm okay. Okay, I'm as surprised as you are. My condolences for Nick. It's good to see you.
It's been too long, Kathy.
Has it? Joan was really hurt when you left town. Nick and I were never close after the breakup, and Joan's never had a lot of friends.
Yeah.
Maybe don't break her heart this time when you leave town. All right?
Damn, he really left a trail of trouble. Joan thinks Nick was murdered. Should I say that to her? That's her mom. I'll do my best. I'm just gonna say I'll do my best. I don't think I should bring up... Nope, I'm not gonna bring it up.
Hard to make promises. I don't do well with those in Joan.
I've noticed.
But I'll try.
Sam, I'm gonna hold you to that.
Fritzy, if you're still here, I really love choice-based games and stories that unfold based on your choices, so that's why I'm playing it, because it's one of my favorite styles of games. I just hope the story's good. Don't Nod has a good reputation. Oh, we can go to a Mind Palace here. But let's... Yeah, let's go to the Mind Palace first. Anything else? Here we go. I love the Mind Palace. I'm just looking around. When I play games, sometimes I get lost in awe at what it took to make the art. I mean, just this ripple in the t-shirt makes me super happy. Like, that's so cool. I don't know. I love that stuff. Oh, it scared me.
You're a lot like Pac-Man, Sam. You're a lot like Pac-Man, Sam.
I consume everything in my path.
You find every last bite. The mine closing wasn't your fault. Your investigation just hurried things up. You probably saved some lives, you know.
Hi, Dad. Hi, Muley.
You piece of...
Language.
Is that a wedding ring?
I didn't know you were thinking about marriage.
Oh, it's just... It feels like the right thing to do.
Dad, what's the point of getting married?
Well, it's just one of those things people do, Bug. Here, you can play.
Someone has to show you grown-ups. Video games are the realm of the young.
Have you talked to Anna about this?
Not true.
That's kind of the point. I'll
Check it.
talk to her about it when I show her the ring.
If you say so. Hey, just remember I'm here, right? If you need anything. Anything but my arcade secrets. Those I'll take to the grave.
Well, Nick's kind of hot. Just saying.
Sorry we lost touch. Sorry I lost touch. Rest up, big guy. This photo always looked weird. Nick could never keep a straight face. He was more her best friend than a dad.
Is that a good thing?
Look at us. I wonder who took that picture.
Nick and Anna. How come there's no prompt for that one? Huh. Nick and Sam.
We drove straight to the sea after work on a Friday. Hell of a weekend.
Oh, there it is.
Happier times.
Nick and who? Nick and Kathy.
Bug was so small back then.
Nick and Walter. This is a good idea. I've never seen this at a memorial. Wait, how do I... Why is it not picking a thing for that one? There it is.
Those two were a great team.
At my memorial, I'm going to request that do the same thing. Just bring printouts of photos of us and pin them to a wall as a memory. That's a great idea. Or a digital version
Samuel,
of
guess I lost the bet.
Bet?
it. Maybe Anna loved
Yeah,
Nick.
that bet you'd never come back to Basswood.
Ooh, Rennie.
Not after you went careening out of town like a bat out of hell the instant that article broke bad.
That's not why I left. I won the bet. Who was the bet with? I wish I could repeat what he said because I was distracted. That's not why I left.
That wasn't the reason I left town.
Oh, you think it was that girl of yours? You left because
Bye, William.
Guts.
See you next time.
What are you doing here, Dennis? You and Nick become friends or something?
Thanks for hanging out.
Nope. He thought I was a drunk, which I am. And I thought he was a hack, which he was.
This coming from the IT guy. Didn't know resetting passwords could give you a journalism degree.
Ooh.
It can. But it does give me less patience for people who sling mud my way.
Wow.
Relax. I'm just playing. At least tell me how you been.
It's been rough, honestly. Don't pretend you care. Things have been great. I'm going to say it's been rough. I'm going to be really honest.
If you must.
Oh, you're
know,
welcome,
still
William.
haven't bounced back from when Anna and I broke
I already
up.
started a collection
I
of
think
links.
You mentioned she broke up with you? Yeah, but I hear you. Yeah, that's how I ended up in this shit town. Chasing a woman. Yeah, then she left and I got stuck here with 2 kids. Anyway, cheers to Nick. A man that, unlike us, people actually liked. Speaking of which...
Is it Anna? It's Anna! Aww. Don't Nod has some beautiful music in their games.
As time draws near, my dearest dear, when you and I must part, how little you know of the grief and woe in my poor aching heart. 'Tis but I suffer for your sake. Believe me, dear, that's true.
Oh my god, don't make me cry.
I wish that you were staying here.
Oh my god. Rennie might be right. I want to... It's not straight, Oren. It's toxic masculinity. And that can be true of anyone, of any gender. Toxic masculinity permeates everyone, or can permeate everyone. So those 2 guys, like, puffing up their chests to each other isn't a straight thing anymore. It's broken out of its cage to all people.
Anna used to play it almost every night. She stopped after her father's accident.
That almost had me crying, and I don't even care about these people yet. It just touched me because of her. Should I go talk to her first? Yeah, let me go talk to her first. I don't know if it'll make a difference, but
Has it really been 2 years since I saw her? She hasn't changed a bit.
I feel like if I talk to her, I'm going to progress the story
Nick
too.
and I spent so much money on this machine.
Oh, I can go to a Mind Palace with the... Oh, let's go to the Mind Palace.
Can't believe this whole thing's still working.
I feel like Anna is a key part of the story, so if I talk to her, it's gonna, like, make me miss out on other things in the area. So I'm gonna talk to her last. I love these little memories things.
Daddy, 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 open your eyes and wake up.
I wonder if this will get blocked. Is this copyrighted?
We got a little something for you that's gonna make you smile all day. Daddy, 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 daddy.
This is your theme, Oren.
It's time for me to show you my love.
Aww.
I've got a feeling you've been pleased
Daddy.
Sit yourself down.
Are you sure it's saying Daddy or Danny?
Now you should know how
That was a good song, though. It makes me want to find it, see if it's real. All right, let's go talk to this Kathy woman.
There was no love lost between Kathy and Nick since their divorce. But anyone can see she's taking his death hard.
Oh.
Could you give us a moment, Sam?
Oh, okay. So we already talked to her.
Has it really been 2 years since I saw her? She hasn't changed a bit.
I agree, Rennie. That's a very common thing. There's so many people that are in relationships that if they would just communicated, which means actively listening and actively expressing, there would be so fewer problems. It wouldn't solve everything, but at least it would keep you on good terms with each other most of the time.
Anna?
Sam!
Oh, I'm gonna love her.
I've missed you. Why'd it take so long for you to darken my doorstep?
It wasn't because of you. I'm here now. It hurts to come back. Oh, yeah, I think that's a trend right now. People are kind of celebrating their singlehood, not seeing it as a flaw so much as they used to.
It's not your fault. There's a lot of people that don't want me here, including myself.
People around here have short tempers,
And long memories.
but most of them mean well. Sam, the mine was gonna close anyways. Maybe in a year or 2, 5, if the Lord has a sense of humor. It was gonna run dry or have an even bigger disaster. It wasn't your fault.
I know.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that. Doesn't make it easier, though.
It's gotta make it a little easier. When my father lost his legs, nobody knew the mine wasn't following regulations. You were the only one who started asking questions. Whenever people talk about you, he always says, you did the right thing.
Yeah, well, your dad's Joe. He's an oak. Unmoving and annoyingly supportive.
It wasn't just him. Nick thought your piece was great. He was actually jealous. He always wanted to write something that shook the pillars of heaven, as he used to put it. You know, Nick and I had moved in together. Started to get serious.
Oh.
But I think it's only now I realize how much I cared for him.
Oh.
You and Nick started going out? When did this happen?
A few months ago,
We knew
He
it.
never told you?
Rennie, you called it.
he asked me to let him be the one to say something. You two had been so close.
He probably tried. I hadn't been answering his calls.
Ah. That's the worst part, right? Anything broken just stays broken now.
Oh.
But this was all nice. The funeral, the wake. Walter did a good job. But it all just makes me feel heavy. It makes my heart hurt. Like Nick's memory has been laid on top of me and I'm still carrying him.
I'm sorry Nick's gone. Was Nick murdered? I'm not asking any murder questions at this wake.
It's hard for me to really just wrap my head around it. Nick being gone. Smart. Don't rock the boat when the person in the boat just lost a loved one.
It's big. I
Where'd he
can't get
come
my head
from?
around it either. His stuff is all over my house, but he's just missing. Things without an owner. Most of it I'll probably give to Joan and Kathy, the throwaway. I don't even know. Sam, I'm tired, and if I'm gonna drink and cry, I want to do it alone. I played that stupid song like I told myself I would. He said, or he used to say, it made him ache. I did it, and I'm going home. We need to catch up, though. Let's meet for coffee tomorrow and talk. Really talk.
Okay.
9:30?
Yeah, maybe.
No, yes.
I'll be at the cafe across from the paper. Christina's. It was honestly nice seeing you.
Samuel, come. Have a round with me.
I need a drink or two. Or 3, and then I'll go. There was no love lost between Kathy and Nick since their divorce. But anyone can see she's taking his death hard.
Oh, I was just experimenting to see if any conversations changed over time. Doesn't.
He's owned this bar for almost a decade.
That's not what I wanted.
Still can't afford another employee. It does look tempting.
Am I a drinker? I'm gonna drink.
So, Nick wasn't drunk, and me? I was drunk as a skunk.
Ah, Samuel, join us. We were just sharing stories about dear Nicholas. And let me get your next round. Maybe Ethan has a suggestion for a worthy spirit?
Ah, spirits? Oh, no. Friends drink beer.
Yes, I suppose that's fitting. To dear Nicholas.
You don't trust this Walter guy?
Yeah, he'd been coming in a lot lately. Sat right there, with a bad dad joke or two.
With friends, I guess? Maybe Anna.
No, by himself with his laptop as his date.
He never drank alone.
You two were close, though, right? Tell me about the man outside the bar.
He had a terrible memory. Couldn't remember names, dates, passwords. Kept his notes squirreled around him like a hoard.
He was a good dad, mostly. He had things I didn't. We hadn't talked in 2 years. I'm just gonna take a drink.
Put that down! Kathy, what's your underage child doing drinking? You have no control over her? Ethan could lose his
I wasn't
license.
doing anything! Don't touch me!
Joan!
Leave me alone. Ugh, you guys are all so stupid!
You do not talk to people that way.
These people, I would.
I'm sorry, everyone. She's just so...
You wish you could say that?
That was quite heavy-handed. I hope the little one doesn't take it to heart.
You wish you could say what? What was I gonna say? Oh, about Walter. I don't trust him either. There's something creepy about him, and he was the closest person to Nick as far as his work world. And I have a feeling that Nick was onto something because it's already been established Nick wanted to have that shake the pillars of heaven story, and he might have been onto something, a story, and then Walter squashed it somehow. Oh, I've been coming. My God, Oren! Yeah, Kathy was harsh. Yeah, Declan was harsh. Yeah, Declan was harsh.
Declan sure came at her with both barrels. Joan's tough, though. She'll be okay.
Oh Oh no. Should I not have started drinking? Oh my god, that's a lot!
What a night! I'd say that went well. Ish. You got to chat with everyone you've been avoiding. Even if the years didn't smooth their animosity as much as I hoped.
Just shut up. Coming back to Basswood was your idea.
You're the one in the driver's seat, Sam. I can't make you do anything. Deep down, you've been looking for a reason to come back. It's gonna be one of those long nights inside your head, huh?
Is that a version of him? I can't tell if they look alike. I didn't ask you to be here. I'm so sorry. Stop pushing me. I think the I'm so sorry is sarcastic. But I'm going to try it.
I am so very sorry. You stuck in existence, stuck in my head, just a terrible state you're in.
Get your anger and sarcasm out of your system. Better you take it out on me than anyone else. You're back out in the world. Feeling emotions, fitting in, that's progress.
Fuck the world. Pointless talking and more talking, and no one says what they mean. Go away. Let me enjoy being miserable.
Just try and make sure you don't do anything stupid. No promises.
I think it must be a part of his psyche. You think it's a younger version of him, though? I think it's just a part of his consciousness.
No, stay out.
You have 10 minutes before we charge you for another day.
Okay.
He did seem to give him a lot, right?
What happened last night?
Check out at 9 a.m. That's crazy.
Pills plus drinking. That was not my best idea. Did I black out or what? Ugh, I can't think straight.
We got nudity!
My face. Clear it up.
Why is it so bright outside? Pills, tank.
Oh, my head. How many of these did I take?
Alarm clock.
Late for checkout. They can wait a bit more. Didn't even get under the covers. Glad I even made it to the bed.
That's not nudity, I know. It's rare we get to see men.
God, what a headache. I feel like a small jackhammer in my left temple.
You sure walk slow in here. Oh, let's see if there's something to drink.
Please let there be water.
Beer.
Is that... No, that's not water. That is vodka, the opposite of water. No more beer. I need water.
The little Y prompt is weird. Okay.
No food. I'll just throw it all up.
No water, looks like. Okay.
No water, of course. Just tossed on the floor. My mother would be proud. At least it won't take me long to get my things.
Oh, I love games with mirror reflections. Do you remember when mirrors were never reflecting anything in games?
I was at least hoping I'd look better than I feel.
Sink. Get dressed. Let's get a drink first. Yeah, he's a plain white guy. He's not
Already feel more human. Now, where did I put my shirt?
Reflexive face that looks like a stranger. I've got your shirt right here. Uh-oh. What?
That's not good. That's... Where did I get this?
You were waiting for it.
What did I do?
Oh. Oh, it's dark, this one. Oh. No! I don't know what we're running from. Go! Oh! He's still coming.
Sam, be more careful. Breathe. Focus.
What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to avoid those?
Find the way to calm down.
Oh! Am I supposed to avoid
focus.
these?
You have to find the right door. You need to steady yourself.
Oh, I have to find the right door? Oh god, this is... How do I know which is the right door? Oh, there it is. Steady yourself. Oh, that's interesting. Mechanic. Oh. Danger. Behind you. I'm a killer. Prison. You're a murderer. Give in. Hurt. Death. Jail time. Death row. Oh god! There's so many things. Run. Hide. Run. Take control. What? Still? Oh no, now they're moving! Oh, this is fascinating. Oh! 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 I didn't expect this. I like this. It's stressful. Oh shit. Focus. Focus. That was Danger Bill Robinson.
You're doing good. Really good. You're almost there.
So is this symbolic of like returning your control, your self-control during an anxiety attack? Mirror.
Focus. Choose. Act. Deliberately.
How? Listen. Oh, okay, listen.
Get far away. Don't think. Just go. Far, as fast as I can.
Okay.
Hide. It's never happened. Going on. If I run, I'll keep running. I need to face what happened. Answers.
I think I'm gonna take this one, right? I didn't like the other two. Alright. Let me hear what he said again.
I need to face what happened. Answers.
I think this one has the most promise with the little information we have.
Yes, answers. Good or bad, I need answers. I know what you're thinking. Stop thinking that. Pills and alcohol, you're lucky enough you didn't wake up dead. I need to know what happened last night. The last place I remember is the bar, so I'll start there. The squeaky nail gets hammered down. Maybe don't play lone wolf detective.
I'll be careful. I know how to blend in. No. I'll be safer knowing. I'm gonna guess that one.
There's too many questions about last night. All the obvious answers are bad, but worth knowing. Not all answers are worth knowing. I can't just run from whatever this is. So either help me or get out of my head. It's your life, Sam. I just live here.
I don't like the voice in his head that much. All right, we're going to wrap up here today. Thank you all for hanging out.